Hello and welcome to this video. This is the HMS Victory Part 2, which covers the rigging. Now the rigging took a lot longer than I expected it to, and so this is really as far as I've got with this. So there doesn't look like much has happened, but there's a lot behind the scenes, and I can show you what I've been doing as time goes on. So this is the instructions are terrible in this, and this is a couple of books I got to help me with it. Otherwise, I couldn't have done what I have achieved. So first of all, paint all the small components. It takes a little while to do all this, but it's a lot better. It's the only way it can be done, really. Now the netting, that was a real challenge. I had a real trouble gluing the netting. It just didn't work with anything that I used, apart from this, which I found from building materials and just watered it down a little bit. It seemed to work. And the netting came off the tool easily. I found the tool useful. It came off and I managed to assemble it on the ship. So as you can see, I've put the netting on and it looks okay, I think. And here we are along the poop deck with some netting. That seems to look okay. Here's a little problem. I never had anything to put on this stairway here. Nothing came with the model, so I put that on. Let me know what you did. It would be interesting to know. Right now, the dead eyes I had to. This took a little time to do, but reasonably easy using this tool. You see a close up there. Some of you did put it on the boat first and did it, but I find it easy with the tool. Yes, I had to drill the holes out. It makes it much easier to get the paint and everything out of the holes. The shrouds, now that took ages. I could not get the shrouds to glue together the way they said in the manual, so I had to clove hitch each one. I can tell you, this took ages to do. Clove hitching all of the rat lines. Oh, yeah, that took a long time, but it came off the tool, and it looks okay, I think. Assembling on the ship wasn't terribly easy, to be honest. It took a little while, a bit of fiddling around, but I was slowly getting there. I find that the more I practiced, the better I got at this. And as you can see, this is my first attempt. Not very good, you know. They're not all level. After a couple of times, I managed to get it better. I mean, the rat lines are a bit squint here, but I should have practiced on the mizzen first. Oh, this is a lot easier, a lot better. That looks much better. That one's not so good. Yeah. That looks quite good there. I managed to get them all reasonably level. The rat lines look like they're straight. The mizzen shroud, well, I probably should have practiced with that first. Oh, pulleys, yeah, they take a long time to make. You know, and this is how I managed to do it. Put a bit of tension on there and wrap the thread around. And it's a good idea to drill these out. I mean, they get covered in paint. So eventually I managed to get them on the yards for the mast. It takes a little while, but they're ready to go, and I haven't got them on yet, but they're all ready, and this is a little close-up. And as usual, drill through, so that it makes the threads much easier to go through. So I decided once I finished these, put them all in bags until I'm ready to put them on in part 3 of the video. Probably during winter when there's not much I can do outside. Some more pulleys mounted on. So here's the mast top with the pulleys and the cross tree with the pulleys. The top of the shrouds. And this is where it's all assembled together. And I had a problem here with the forestay and preventer stay. I couldn't get this, didn't have this magnet part, shaped part. So I managed to make a couple of pieces out of an old ruler. But it didn't come with the kit, I don't know why. And after assembly, it looks quite good, I think. It looks close to what I've seen on Victory. So that's another picture of the stays. Yeah, and the main mast stays. A little close-up of the front of the deck. Now you might be wondering why I've got these toilet paper on there. It's to stop me banging against the bowsprit. And this is bowsprit rigging without the toilet paper. And a close-up there. And that's the end of the video. So yeah, it's as far as I've got, but during the winter I'll get all the yards on there and it'll start to look a lot better. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and found it interesting. There might be some tips there as well. Thanks and goodbye.